First tonight at 6, 2 people have been killed in an explosion and fire in Warrensburg. That's in Macon County.
WAND's Doug Wolfe talked with businesses and witnesses who felt the explosion as it ripped through their neighborhood.
Late afternoon Sunday, an explosion tore through this quiet Warrensburg residential neighborhood.
It took the house like it was an earthquake combined with a sonic boom.
I heard a really loud boom and it sounded like a tree fell on my house.
Heading outside, people noticed a home on Roosevelt Street had just exploded.
We talked to a couple of neighbors who both described a powerful explosion that rocked their homes.
And all of a sudden we heard this big loud boom. It sounded like, something had fallen on the house or a big semi-truck had crashed over on the highway or something.
It looked like a deck of cards, like the roof had just blown off and then the walls kind of just caved out. Like even at the corners it was buckled.
Keith Hackle is the Warrensburg fire chief and tells us his department responded to the scene within 4.5 minutes.
At that time we had fire showing on the north side and the house became fully engulfed with the gas that was being fed, was feeding the fire. So airman was on scene. They called Ameren in, Illinois Commerce Commission, and then the state fire marshal's office is doing the investigation.
The neighbors went down the street to get a closer look and made sure kids were removed from a neighboring house.
Next door there were kids sitting in the doorway, so I got those kids out of the house. And then as I got closer, you could smell the gas. It was just radiating. You could smell it. It was so thick.
The fire started just small, and then by the time the firefighters got here, it was fully engulfed.
The people in the house at the time did not survive. In Warrensburg.
No chance to save those people inside.
There was no chance, unfortunately, no.
Doug Wolfe, WAND News.
We're still waiting on the identities of the victims from the coroner's office. Firefighters from Warrensburg, Hickory Point, Kinney, and South Wheatland were on the scene. Moroa firefighters manned the Warrensburg firehouse to cover other emergencies.